Crazy. Crazy. Jen?
I am fishing.
Yeah.
Yay!
I've been doing surveys while we were chatting, and I'm not getting very far at all. I'm really tired. I'm like beyond tired at this point. I should be in bed.
It's 4 o'clock in the
Do you have to
morning
work
here
it in
where
the
I am.
moderated?
I've been up since 8.
Oh really?
I've been
Where
up
are you
since
from?
8. England.
Oh wow. Wow.
I even been to bed yet, man. Fuck it.
Sleep when you're dead, right?
Yeah.
It's weekend, man.
Or when you're really tired.
Yeah. I didn't sleep worth a shit last night. Like not a wink. So I'm pretty out of it today. Clam gall. That's what I'm looking for.
Sleep when you're dead, innit?
You know, that would be my normal theory, but day after day after day, and then just work being like, we've had like the full moon here, and people were like super extra savage, which was always super fun to deal with. You know, get those entitled, rude, demanding, not appreciative. Yeah,
Sounds like my neighbours.
it is.
Sounds like my children.
Is it? Oh my god, yeah, I don't have kids, so I don't have to
But I
deal with that on
wouldn't
like
say
a
that. I
day
would
to
say
day.
that about my own kids, look.
Alright,
You would say that if your kid was still awake.
Alright, Crazy, invite me to a party with you.
Okay, I will, and that is, who am I inviting?
Rush
Okay,
me, fool.
let me kill these spiders. Of just respawn. You're gonna die to another spider, dude, if you keep standing right next to it.
Wow, clam gall is expensive as fuck.
How much is it going for now?
Like, the cheapest, the very cheapest I see it, and it's only one stall that has it, is selling it for 3,500 in the main
I
city.
sell mine for
Other than
3K.
that,
How many? I've got 3 right now. That I
Okay.
can send you.
can I buy it's actually Larky that needs it. I don't really need to buy it from you just to send it to him. What was he looking for? Fish, rice, and honey. That I'll give him. Okay, Larky.
Just like regular fish, or does he want like...
It sounds like he wants the Arte and pickled fish bowl.
Yep,
Is
that
it?
takes to be
So-
called.
I've got like 8K fish that's not... It's already cut up, so like, I'm not
I
gonna use
think
it
that's what
all.
he's looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
fish
well,
for
I
that.
can send him a few clam gold. That's not a problem.
I'm just gonna ask him. I'll just to whisper him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I didn't see anybody respond, so I can't even spell right now. Bleh. This guy's probably trying to read my message and be like, "What kind of fucking crack are you on tonight, buddy?"
Alright, let's do this.
Alright.
Stuff.
I've got you guys healed. It's all good. We can...
Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, like, I'll get murked real easy, because I've got no armor.
Don't listen to his lies.
I already told you to ask the people for armor. You won't listen to me.
Is it Larky 24 they rated that needs the clam
Yeah.
gold? Okay,
Yeah, I
well I'm
think
gonna
so.
send him the 3. At least he'll be able to make himself, hopefully,
Okay,
some servings.
that's super nice of you. That's super nice.
If you can message me that person's name, I'll send them fish. I don't need it.
He's just over in text chat, so it's up in the guild there.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a dungeon, so I really can't look. That's why.
And Crimson needs some help too, so I'm just gonna help her out with what's just on there.
Gravity.
I think after that I'll call it a night.
Work in the morning.
Yeah, last day. I'll see if
Well, that's good. Get to
My hands
sleep
will be-
in.
What's that?
Get to sleep in after that.
Oh yeah, well no, I don't generally like yeah.
Not a sleeper.
I'll be okay
in.
if I just sleep, honestly. All
At
I
that
need to
point,
do is
I'm there,
just
too.
actually sleep, yeah.
I mean, I've not had a night's sleep where I got anything straight. Babe,
I've got a precise plague doctor's maul. Who uses that? I have no. It's a two-handed thing.
I love my my warden healer's pretty beast.
Yeah?
I've got a. It's green. I don't even know how much they go for.
Decon it for the maths.
That's what I was thinking about. Okay.
Yeah. Anything green blue I wouldn't even bother selling, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, I can sell a New Moon's Acolyte necklace and ring for 18k. That's but anything else I don't know about. But anyway, I'm logging. Guys, have a good night. I'm gonna go get
You
dinner
too.
started.
You too. We'll catch you later.
There you go.
All right.
Yep.
Go to the beach for me. Wish me there.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
will. I think we're gonna go back tomorrow. So
I just want to go to bed and sleep 8 hours.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
I
don't
would
even
love
care.
to sleep 8 hours.
My
Oh,
8
yeah, he
is
slept
still
8
current
hours
up.
for about fucking 20 years. Hey, joking, mate. I'm about 6 max.
I was
Even
gonna
when it's
ask, I was
broken.
like, you don't sound that old to me. Like, you
Oh,
don't,
he's old as
I
fuck.
sound-
He's 55.
No, he's not.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not, you're playing.
Nice one. Whoever said no, he ain't.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm 5 years older
when
than
his
you.
name is like crazy college.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
assumed he
I'm
would be, like,
45,
mid-20s.
you do not sound no 50.
I'm not. I'm 34, man. I'm young.
Oh, you're
Okay,
God, you're the same
34,
age as I am.
yeah, I've got 10 years on you.
I know. I just like to say he's 55 or
Oh,
60.
you must be
or-
fit,
Yeah,
mate,
oh,
man.
I got you, that was good, I was like, oh, hell no.
Ugh, not
Because
enough
I had a
baby
rough
spiders
paper
about
and
it.
I look 50.
Alright, Mystic, how old are you now?
Don't even hit it.
I know it's hard to ask a woman's age, but how old are you?
I am
She
proud
beats
of
you
my
with-
age. I have earned every freaking year. I am 60.
Fair.
You're how old?
60. 6-0.
Nice, okay.
And I've
I
earned
know.
every
This
year.
gamer I know.
I am so proud of you.
No, Joy
I'm
is
gonna
older
say
than
right
me.
now.
I used to
Oh,
do an
for
80-year-old.
real? Oh, well, then you enjoy. I am so awesome because there's not very many elders that
You wanna make a
Yeah,
pick
you just gotta wait
up.
until we get there, though, innit?
Yeah,
Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
just saying.
When we get there,
There's not that many.
different.
There's not that many elders that will pick up a controller and play a video game.
The way
That's
we
what I'm
go
saying.
on the
You want to make a
internet,
bet? I know of a whole guild that are nothing.
That's
But
crazy.
55 and above.
Because,
yeah.
like I said, I'm 45, and it's like, that's crazy.
I honestly agree with you. Like, I wish my
Because
parents
my
were half
mom,
that cool.
my mom passed at
old man
58.
game,
My mom passed at 58, and she would not play a video game.
Some
My
people
mom
do.
is.
That's crazy, man.
parents-
That's just
But I've been
My
playing
parents are
video
the-
games off and on pretty much ever since they came out with the first one called Pong.
oh
Way
yeah,
back
Pong,
when.
Pong. I played Pong. I played Pong. I played what was the other one? Pitfall, and
Yeah.
I mean, all the Atari games. I played all the Atari ones.
My first
Oregon
console
Trail.
was a
Hell
Commodore
yeah.
64.
Yeah, I remember. I had a Commodore 64.
I have no idea
Yeah.
what that is.
You joking?
It's one of the first
yeah.
Serious? No way.
computer
Yeah.
games.
And then we had the one
playing
to eight
computers.
with the was it 8.5-inch floppy? And you
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
when
floppy?
games didn't
Yeah.
take half an hour to load anymore, and it was like 15 minutes.
Yep.
Mm.
And
Oh,
that's
and back then,
if the tape deck even worked.
what was it? A 60 megabyte hard drive was to die for.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. A 60 megabyte.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Collie. This way.
Oh, was it? Get lost.
I mean, if you had a 60 megabyte hard drive, you were top notch, and they cost around $300 back then.
Like I say, now you can get bloody 4 terabyte for what, £80.
I
That's when I switch
buy
mine when I come on
jump
older
drives.
than the internet.
Do you remember when
I buy
graphics
jump
cards were
drives that
8
are
GP?
like a terabyte each on a jump drive, or no, 500 gigabytes. My bad, 500 gigabytes on a jump drive, freaking little stick drive, and I buy 6 of them for $25.
Yeah. It was crazy back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
Stupid.
Something.
Stupid. And then Nintendo came out.
Stupid.
It was like, oh, Mario Brother, Duck Hunt. That was the shit.
Atari,
Zelda.
first, yeah.
We used to play Marble Madness on that. Oh shit.
Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda was really cool. I loved Zelda.
And then
Yep,
I
so
went to
did
the
I.
Mega Drive. Cartridges.
So yeah, there's a lot of them. The one I really never got into was Xbox. My son did.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit.
never did either.
I never
My
did
son
one
did too.
week, one man.
Yeah, my son wanted Xbox. I got him one, but I didn't care for it.
We
I was like,
used
man,
to
it wasn't
play
nothing
it.
like the 30, like the, what was it, the 16-bit, and then the Sega Genesis, all
Super
those.
NES.
Yeah, the Super NES.
SNES.
No, didn't go Wii. It was the Cube, Nintendo Cube
Yeah, I know.
first.
But then you also
then
had the Wii and
Yeah, then the
Dreamcast, you're
Wii,
missing the Dreamcast, guys.
and then the Wii U.
First CD.
Dreamcast was cool. Dreamcast was really cool. It was like a little.
N64.
Like,
ever have the N64? Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Game Boy.
N64 was okay.
Listen,
That was
who
fun.
didn't have an N64? Come on now.
Yeah, but I mean, the 16 was like little flash drives. It was really
Yeah.
cool. Those were cool. Yeah, I've seen everything grow from Atari, from computer to Atari, all the way up to PS4. I've seen all the
just
fucking
old
games.
enough to see it all, like.
Yeah, I've seen it all.
I'm just waiting for
I
Ready
remember,
Player One
I
to
remember
become
playing
the
a
official.
Texas Instruments.
Ready Player One, man. That's a fucking.
Oh, Player One, yeah, the
I
movie
still
that
find it
actually come
hilarious
through.
You ever
that
seen a film called
kids
Existence?
nowadays, you know, with college, or even not college, but even just in school, they're on computers. And I had someone go, well, how did you do your stuff, you know, on the computers in school? Dude, we did it old-fashioned, pen and paper, and we didn't even have calculators. They're like, what?
Shortboard.
You know,
Math.
I went, no, we
Yeah,
did
right?
not have calculators.
How? I mean, we didn't even have voice. We couldn't look at our phone and say 5 plus 4.
No,
And
there
they-
was no phones.
There is no. I know. Yeah, for real. I mean, no.
If you wanted to do
Our
calculus,
phones-
you had to
no,
use a
listen.
slide rule.
No, like these guys. Listen, phones were like they had the extension cord that went to the vehicle, or the phone attached
bricks?
to
Yeah.
something. Yeah, those were funny, and they were like, "Oh, these are cell phones." Those were not cell phones.
Back then they were.
this just seems like a lot of wasted opportunity. See, what I would have done is I would have been like,
was
have you
funny.
seen the movie The Flintstones? Remember those little
Yep.
tablets that they used to chink into?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
chink,
yeah.
Chink, chink, chink,
Oh,
chink,
yeah.
chink. I would have been like, that's what we used to do. Come on, you could have.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Am I going the wrong way? Oh, I am. Sorry.
Don't spill the marinara.
I always bug my mom
No,
and
but
dad
it's
about
hilarious looking back on some of that, and kids these days
Oh,
are going,
yes.
"Oh my God, you know, I had this, and that." Hey,
And it's like, Grandma, do you
know-
know what a cell phone is? And I'm like, yeah, it was the thing that you would flip over and, you know, fucking slap everything and all. Yeah, I mean, it was funny.
yeah.
Gang the champion
But
points.
times change. Sometimes for the better, sometimes not as far as stuff goes. Especially when you get kids in college, and this blew me away. Some of my college mates, and I went to college at 50, and for the very first time, and some of them in the photography and the other one that I took, they could not read a slide rule, or not a slide rule, a ruler.
What?
Yeah.
They could not tell the difference between 1/4 and 1/16. Some of them had trouble finding the 1/4 on a ruler.
On a ruler, yeah.
On a ruler, yes.
Yeah.
That's really
like,
dense, that is.
But then also some of them could not even tell
Some
time
would, like,
on a,
would say, what's a
non-digital
1/8?
clock.
It literally had to say 1/8 on the mark, otherwise they didn't know what the mark was.
Some of them had no idea even what the 1/4 mark was.
Not very good with the ruler.
But it was
Yeah.
hilarious though, and some of them did not even know how to tell time on a non-digital clock. I had somebody ask me, she goes, "What time is it?" And I go, "It's
I don't know,
2:45."
do you see?
And she goes, "What?"
I mean, what's the small hand and the large hand?
Yeah, but I told her, I said 2:45.
Exactly, yeah.
And she
was
goes,
like,
"What?" And I go,
what?
2:45. And I pointed at the clock, and she looked up, and she says, "I don't know what that is." She says, "I can't
Oh,
tell time
yeah.
by that." I go, "Oh my
Yep.
God."
Yeah, I've had
this is
kids
I
college
say that
find it
too.
amusing people who use just a 12-hour clock.
Oh no, I used the 24 also.
Yeah.
I only
Yeah,
use the 12.
yeah.
I
can
did
do
ambulance
whichever.
work for so
If
long, we
someone
had to
says
use
to me
the
it's 4
24.
o'clock,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
that's 0400
16,
to me.
18 hours, the 20 hour, yeah.
Well, I joke, somebody asked me, when were you born? You know, and I'll tell them, hey, Friday the 13th. And of course they'll go, well, I suppose, what time were you born on Friday the 13th? And I said, well, if you really want to know, it was 13:13. And they're going, what? I said, 1:13 in the afternoon. And they look at me and I go, yeah. I said, that's my lucky day. They get a kick out of that.
That is funny.
Actually, it was about 8 o'clock in the evening, because
I was
told
born
I
there.
interrupted a poker game, but
I was around 38.
I would said if I would have held 5 more
My
minutes,
mum
I
had
would have
done me
been
up, I could have had my
on.
birthday a day earlier.
But I was told if I would have waited 5 more minutes, I would have been on St. Patrick's Day.
17th of March.
Yep,
My
because
son
my
was
birthday
born
is
on
actually
Super Bowl
3/16.
Sunday.
But
Not
what
a
year?
good Super
Because it
Bowl.
all changes.
I just say St. Patrick's Day over here is a fucking mad one, man. In England as well. Everyone's
Oh,
on
I don't
the
doubt
police.
yeah.
10 points of that, man, that'll sort you out.
Yeah, I don't even remember who was playing 2012, but he was born that morning. Just know it was the Super Bowl, that's all.
Do you watch
I told you
it?
I'd run you out through my healer, man. My healer's OP as fuck for
I have
dungeons.
a pretty decent, other than that I need to, like, work on her stuff, she's not bad. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
I love my healer. My little warden healer is pretty a beast.
Is Teague still here?
No.
Don't know?
I'm in a load screen, hang on and I'll look.
Okay. I saw him pop up not too long ago. I was just gonna let him know that we'll work on his pet sword tomorrow, if that's cool with him.
Yeah.
After work. I'm gonna try and get out of work as fast as friggin' humanly possible tomorrow, so... I don't want to be there another day. I'm just like, nah. So...
I don't blame you.
I'll go to work for you.
Oh god. You should
I need out of this house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not online.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. I'll just
without
send
my
him a
kids.
PSN.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I'm over it for the week.
Oh, excuse me.
No way.
Damn allergies, I hate them.
Oh, I get them really bad too.
Hey, peoples.
Hi, Queen. Welcome
Queen.
back.
Hey. For those who heard me snap earlier, I am so sorry. I have a short fuse. For those who don't
Why are
know
you being
me
a
that
bitch,
well.
Queen?
Oh, I have.
Why are you being
had...
a bitch? No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up. I've had some.
He's not
I'm
kidding.
going through a rough spot. I'm going through a lot of changes in the game. A lot of new things at home are happening. So please be patient with me. And if I snap at you, do not take offense to it. It's just me being me. I'm stubborn as all get out, as Rated knows. And it's
I know that
unrealistic.
No. No, you're not. What
Yes,
you
I
talking
am.
about?
You know it. 2 years of working with me on sets.
What kind of joke is this? Queen being stubborn.
So yeah,
I'm just kidding.
just be patient with me, people. I have a short fuse, and it's been going off a little bit quicker than usual.
What you doing? Apparently I missed this sideshow you call.
So here's what you need to do, Queen. You just need to get a big pile of cocaine and make
Are we
a
good?
cocaine angel.
No, if
and
you
then
want some weed,
snort
I'll
some
have
of
that. I'll have some weed instead.
Hit the
gotta
booger
talk to
sugar
someone.
hard. Just get yourself all mellowed out. I'm just
Need
kidding.
any
No,
help?
actually, Rated, it doesn't mellow
can't
me out.
hear
It
you.
gets me a little.
It's
You
alright.
men would
It's
enjoy it,
420 where I
actually.
live, so blaze up, man, blaze up. It's 420 in the UK.
Oh Jesus!
It's 420 somewhere.
Yeah, it is. It would be 423 in the UK
I
right
don't know.
now.
I still like
Go
the
to
whole
bed.
tropic. I still like the whole Tropic Thunder idea. You know, just a table of cocaine and just diving into it. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
And drink
About the
some
scene in
booty sweat
Scarface?
while you're at it.
Okay, now I'm gonna date myself a little bit. How many have seen the movie Heavy Metal?
Not
I have. Which one? The cartoon?
The cartoon, the original, the very
Yes.
first one.
Yes, that was awesome.
Okay, the ones where they start with the Niag and they start spreading it around the floor and grab the straws. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have not. I have not seen that. In,
Okay,
like,
He's
a long
cool as
time.
fuck.
yep. Imagine a big machine full of cocaine or whatever they called it, Niag, and they are spreading
I
it
thought it
in
was
2
crack.
lines all over the floor and all around, and then they go after
Where's
it.
everyone gone?
Okay, that is just
No
wrong.
smoke?
It was hilarious.
Are we talking about no now?
It was all white.
Definitely about
Yes,
no.
we're talking about.
Spears.
Yes,
Oh
we're
my
talking
God,
about.
you?
We're
Wait,
talking
you
about
watched them
Tegrity
too?
Farms. Tegrity Farms Christmas Snow.
Alright.
No snow.
I have an
Crazy, if you ever need
You
help,
must
just
watch Josh
ask.
Stubbs on.
I'll come and help you guys out anytime.
It was a crazy
I'm just
movie.
not, I am like
Please.
4.5 levels to 50. I don't know if I can make this rest of the 5 levels today.
What?
Yes,
what
you
are you
can.
leveling right now?
I am, yes. I am
What is it?
a Stampler.
The next auction.
Oh,
Good
nice.
choice.
Yeah, Stamplars are ridiculously awesome.
But I'm
PvE
like-
or PvP?
PvP.
Oh, okay. Oh, that I won't know much about.
Yeah. We're not big into the PvP.
You mean
my life.
I
Stan
love PvP,
Templar
but not like.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, the Stamina Templar.
Yeah.
for
Templar.
PvP? Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. What are you going for? Blue, red, yellow? What faction?
I'm an orc, so I'm blue.
Blue?
I'm blue.
Alright, cool. Oh, hell yeah.
Not
But
by
I don't go
choice.
into PvP anymore. After I got my stuff I needed for it, I was like, okay, I'm done.
I love
Well,
PvP,
I've
but
already been
casual
Emperor
PvP.
on my tank, but I'm going in because a buddy of mine asked me. And
Oh, well, good luck.
Too much
Yeah,
politics
I will
in there
definitely
for
go
my
Even
with
though
you.
there's no winning to PvP. You never
nobody really
actually-
likes my buddy either, so it's that.
Oh dear,
too.
that's dangerous.
Alright, well. Alright, well, I'm heading off.
So,
I will see you
okay.
all tomorrow.
Alrighty. Catch you tomorrow,
Alright,
then. You have a good
alright.
one.
Yep, you too.
Oh, the sun's coming up.
Yeah, I
go to
hang
bed.
out with Coke Surfer, aka Coke Bomber, and his brother.
Oh my god.
Cocksurfer?
Don't be
I
nasty.
like him. He's really nice to me. He's always been
Yeah.
really nice to me. He helped
I've
me
never
get
had a problem with him. I just know that that's the name that some people call him.
Yeah, he's definitely notorious, we'll put it that way, but a lot of it was like, I've never talked to him like as a person, so I've never actually like talked to him on one-on-one, but I know that he is trolly as fuck. Like, the one thing that really buried him is when he would like take everybody's like, they like had to change PvP because of him. You know, when he used to use like blue siege against blue castles or red siege against red castles or whatever. And so I think a lot of the hate that he received is definitely brought on by himself. Or just how he interacts with people in chat and stuff. But I've never talked to him as a person.
Yeah, he moved from blue to yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I was one of his admins for his yellow group, so I think we crowned a total of 22 people in that whole group.
As long as it's good to you, that's all that really matters, though, you know? So,
Hell yeah.
So that's important.
Find the indented way west.
Yeah. He probably brought a lot of hate, like I said, I feel like he's definitely brought a lot of hate onto himself, but I mean, I only saw how he interacted with blues, and I was like, yeah, not my type of person for sure.
Was he a jackass?
He's not There was someone who was worse than him. I can't remember.
Oh, there's tons of people that are worse than him.
He got in trouble.
Perception is your reality, and there is a lot of toxic people in PvP. Not just him.
Politics.
There's a lot. My personal most hated was I personally hated Jigsaw.
Oh, I hated that asshole. No interaction I've ever had with that guy was good or positive.
There was one guy, I'm trying to remember, he used to play for all sides. But the thing is he was
I know who you're talking about.
And he got in trouble because they found out he was letting multiple people use his accounts on different like systems, and that was how he was able to keep his numbers up so high.
That could be anybody. That could be Baconator, that could be Gooch.
That
could have been Gooch.
Yeah, it could have been lots of people.
It was probably Gooch, more or less.
Gooch was in my clan. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was in my clan.
Yeah.
Well, Gooch is Diagon Alley, isn't he?
Yep. Once again, never talked to him. Don't even know like.
He was actually nice. He used to help us. He used to send
into a dungeon.
Like, hey, here's how I do my thing. I'm trying to. I'm not sure. States to go to way rest, but.
Gooch was also the type was running PvP, just, typed in there looking for guild, and or looking for a group. And I got into Gooch's group, and oh my god, you will do this, you will do that, you'll do it when I say, you shut up, nobody fucking talk. And I'm going, what the hell?
I hated that guy.
If his group was not right, if everybody in his group was not right where he was, he'd start fucking kicking people.
It's because he had 5 healers on him at all times and maybe 6 DPS.
But still, other people wanted to play. That was him.
It's idiots like him that got Earthgorn nerfed too.
Oh, God help me.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if you guys knew him. He was the first actual before I met Coke. They were both in the same guild. His name was Bombweed.
Oh yeah, I met a Bombweed. I know who that is.
Jump on you?
Yeah, I used to be on his group, and then Coke and him had a falling out for some reason, and Coke left and made his own, and so I followed Coke. So
I can't follow you.
Well, like I said, I've never
What was that?
Surfer,
So I die catcher.
and I've had a couple of positive interactions with him. There was one night him and I defended the blue scroll, and it was like just 2 of us, and he was super nice that night, but I can understand why he takes a lot of shit, because I mean I have said him, like I said, I've definitely seen him troll the fuck out of people and do things that were like obviously blatant cheating. There was quite a few times, so I can understand why people dislike him, but he did it to himself. He has nobody to blame but himself at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so
and
as
what
long
we're
as he
doing
treats you good.
Yeah,
as long as he treats you good, that's really all that matters.
What we're doing in the group is that we are now starting we're going for blue again.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw him out there on blue because I hang out with somebody
For the next
who probably
round?
really hates. So,
who's that?
like I usually run with all Madden.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate that dude.
Yeah, I can understand why you would. You
I've
know,
teabagged
like I
him.
said,
Yeah.
Well,
can
his
understand why
groups
people-
do get the job done, though. I will say that. I've seen his
Yes.
groups wipe out many.
Mhm.
He
Yeah, no,
teaches
there's-
us how to run Crown, so
You
I
know,
used to
and
do
that's
it.
just the thing. Like, I can understand why people would dislike him. Same as Coke, you know? Same as Gooch, same as those guys. Like, it's all a lot of politics. PvP has a lot of politics that PvE doesn't have to worry about.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of
Well,
nice in that regard.
I mean, we don't have like politics, but you know, we have a lot of stuff on our end that they don't have. Because if you want to get through a trial, you know, we need you to be running good gear and hump that dummy to get numbers. PvP don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I guess it's a little
we're
more
humping
toxic
we're
in
humping
different
dummies
ways.
now.
Yeah, apparently we got really kinky with the dummy, apparently.
You already know we touch butts in this guild.
The only thing we don't allow is the balls touch, then it becomes gay.
But does the dummy have those?
Maybe,
I mean-
and we just don't know about it.
This dummy does.
Yeah. I just tuck mine. Wait, well, I'm
God,
talking too much.
yeah, you are. Oh my god, get out of here.
Thank Jay at Clerks 2, when Jay is like got his junk tucked in Clerks 2. Remember that?
Oh
Rated?
god, no, I haven't seen that movie in like 100 years. I think I watched it when it first came out. I don't remember a lot about it. The only thing I can seem to remember is the Donkey Show. That was about it.
Well, the Donkey Show is awesome. You wouldn't want to go to a Donkey Show.
I wouldn't. Definitely not. Thank you.
You say that, but you're a little Elias just sitting there enjoying the Donkey Show.
Yeah, no, I remember
Donkey
that
Kong!
movie. That's all I really remember.
I don't think Queen knows what a Donkey Show is, and I don't think we
we
should
don't
No,
need to
I
talk
don't
about
want to
it.
know, and do not tell me, please.
We won't.
Thank you. Keep it that way.
We'll just
I want
talk
a good
about
image of
it.
a donkey, not a bad.
Well, we're just gonna make you get intrigued, and you'll Google it yourself.
Not really.
YouTube.
Alright, I gotta go for a while. You guys have a good night.
Queen's YouTube
You
history
too.
is like Donkey Show. Like, just all this fucked up shit that we tell her. Like, we're terrible people. What do you
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I will agree.
You're gonna look up Blue Waffle and Donkey
Oh,
Show.
gosh.
Actually, I
Blue
looked that
waffle
up once, and I
fucking
sat
grim.
there
Do not
wondering how
Google.
much weed and crack you all smoked.
Do not Google Blue Waffle.
None of your business.
No.
You
I
can-
already
see that
did
shit.
long ago,
She
and
believes
I
us
actually
one
got
day.
to see an actual blue waffle.
I'm sure that's all you saw.
I'll be back on mic in a few moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go laugh.
Anyways, this is definitely like 9 p.m.
It's
GC4 material.
10:30.
Yeah. It's GC4 material till after midnight, guys.
GC4.
Nah.
GC4 is what we joke is where the inappropriate chat is. Kind of
Yeah.
like 4chan, Guild Chat 4chan.
Yeah,
Alright.
Some
it
questions.
would just help if everyone understood a joke, but some people don't get jokes.
That is true. There are some very, very slow people in this world.
And I just had my gear the wrong color. Whoopsies.
Did you get to the wrong place?
No,
So-
I'm following my marker.
I got one more fish in Stone Falls rated.
Nice.
Thank you.
I don't know why you guys are doing that achievement. They're
Hey, I got
know-
it, and it comes with a beautiful yellow. That's the best yellow in the whole world. It's great for when you're a beautiful and amazing, alliance. The best one in the world, yellow.
I think the best, I will say the best yellowish gold color ever is honestly Divine Gold. That is such a beautiful color.
Dominion fish, yellow.
Fish.
divine gold. Gold out something in jewelry, and it is the best.
We'll fight.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Besides, why would I want to look like a piss stain?
Wow. Better than being a freaking blue. I mean, I on a tank beat you guys. I got it.
You want to test that? I will smack your tank down so fast you
That
won't even know
sounds
what
wrong,
hit it.
graded.
Like I do with all the other tanks.
Oh, but my tank's a PvP tank and it's a negate tank, so I have to have.
That's okay. That's
He's
okay. I'll
killed
smack
those
that
kind
one
of
down
tanks
too.
too.
Well,
Yeah,
when my
he's killed them all.
When I can get it into blue, you can come and smack it down.
Oh, but I only play blue, so I won't be able to because we'll be playing the same alliance.
Wow.
Well, you guys can duel. You guys can duel and swap around.
We have the guild tank test up against me because I just have ridiculous DPS, and so I can usually cut through
I'm about the only tank that Rated had issues with.
Yeah, but it's because of your gear.
Yeah, I had that really.
And as soon as I knew what you were doing, I knew how to cut you down too. So that was.
I do want to make this DPS kid a really, really strong one for PvP. Like really, really strong. I just do not know what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, but if you're friends with Coke and stuff, like he runs pretty good.
And if you're running in a PvP guild, they'll be able to tell you some PvP builds. We can help you when it comes to PvE. If you need PvE, come to us. But PvP, we're not your guys.
I have not done PvE since Trinity. Sadly.
What do we got? Krim and Logan.
All I did was
And a
PvE
wedgie.
for 2 years.
Yeah, I like PvP, but casually. I don't really like the politics of it, and I don't like the the toxicity of it. Not really my thing.
Agreed with that statement.
I teabagged my own teammates and everyone else just to get hate mail.
Dude, I teabag Rated. If we're on the same team and he goes down, I'll drag my Argonian balls across his face, then res him.
I didn't know Argonians had balls.
Ouch.
Well, he only claims his characters have balls. I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm assuming that he has scaly testicles.
Oh my god.
Okay, I do not need to know that information.
You killed Jeff 4.
Rated, you. Okay,
That's
this
it,
is where
Rated.
the
I'm changing
contradiction.
his name. He teabags fools. That's his new name.
Guys, this is the contradiction I find about this. We have a guild master named Rated R, yet his guild chat has to be PG-13.
Oh, Queenie.
Oh,
how naive and wrong you are.
Here's what I don't get. We have a girl named Queen, but she's not a drag queen. I don't understand.
Wow.
That one. Nice.
Oh my
It is nice to
God.
find a game where actual girls play.
Right, yeah, I bet you. Well, hey, shit, we got tons of girls in this guild.
Yep.
Tons.
So Battlefield.
I am in
But we all have known each other for years.
I'm in a platoon where I'm like one of the few girls.
I have a question. Excuse me, pardon me. I have a question.
Yes.
Hi, Rebel.
Does anyone know where Padlin Graveyard is?
Yeah, that's just north of the big main town in Bankarai, Evermore. Or it's just south of Evermore.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's
I know exactly what you're doing. You are doing the Sigic quest, and it's just south of Evermore. South of Evermore.
We don't have the way charm for that one, I don't think. I'll have to ask him first. Let me ask him if he has Evermore. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. Hold on.
What am I supposed to hold on to?
Okay.
I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
That could be answered so badly. Lay down. Why are you
I
still
don't
awake,
wanna.
child? My kid, who's 8, is still awake.
Oh, word. Bloody hell.
And he was up at like 4. You don't like me, do you?
No. Just kidding.
I don't think he does.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm getting tired. Yeah.
Go to bed.
Phoenix,
I'm going to pretty
I mean,
soon.
guys, does anyone have a way shrine to Evermore? We don't, unfortunately, because I'm on a new character,
can-
my friend doesn't have one either.
Go to Eastern Evermore rated. That's the closest one.
Yeah.
I don't have that
will.
way shrine now, I'm being
No, that's why I'm telling rated to go for you.
Just give me 1 sec if you would. I just have to.
I've only
type
done
something really
Sigic
quick.
like 15 times. I've been ingrained into my skull.
3.
Oh dear, she's counting.
He said 1
That's
second.
nice. My mom used to count too.
1
Ask
second
me how
was
much of a
1. There, done.
yeah. Well, now you can wait 1 million seconds. Count that out, biatch.
Shut
Wow.
Okay, one skip a few
My
I
kid.
made. There you go.
I'm kidding. Clean
Oh, you're
notes all
fine.
over.
I
gotta- I gotta-
wouldn't still be in your guild for all these years.
I have to wait for my friend to get back and I'll let him know that you have a break shrine for us, but he's smoking a cigarette. That's why he went AFK for
No
a minute.
worries. I can give the port to you, and you can give it to him. It's not a problem.
Okay, I'll let him know when I get
Okay,
there.
my head just shot to the gutter with that statement.
I will travel to you, rate it. Give me a minute just to see.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm not there.
I'm disappearing before I say something stupid.
We'll never see you again, Queen.
Your words, not mine. You set yourself up a little too easy for that one,
You
Queenie.
set
You
that
left the
one
door
up.
wide open. I'm kidding. She's gone already. That was really funny, though. That was unimpressive.
I'm sorry, she did set herself up for it.
I'm sorry, what did I miss?
Oh,
Me
nothing.
trash
Kim
talking?
was just, yeah, Kim was just bugging Queen with the joke. It was
Ah.
pretty funny. Funny for us. Ouch.
God. Does anyone know a good way to get rid of dry heels? Ugh.
Get rid of what?
Or
I
what
have,
are
dry,
those?
I have really bad dry skin on my heels. Really bad to the point where my
Cocoa butter.
socks get stuck to my heels.
Cocoa butter.
Oh, I can't even wear that. I can't use that. I have very sensitive skin.
I have
so-
to. I do have to wear socks because I have poor circulation in my feet.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm in Evermore now. If you want to port to me.
Yeah, Troy Palmer's cocoa butter.
Okey-dokey. Well, I
Yeah,
found
Troy's
out I not only do I have a bad circulation, I have something else that the doctor mentioned I have in my blood that causes it. Some
Ooh.
kind of like some kind of I forgot what he said it was. It was something that ran in my blood that was causing it, and I can't remember what they said. That my mom, I was in middle school when it happened. We first found out about it when I was in middle school, and my hands started turning purple, as purple as the jacket I was wearing that day.
Holy shit.
And my teacher noticed it, that was always with me, you know, my helper. I have ADD, so I had to have a person with me. And she noticed my hands were turning purple. The same color as the jacket I was wearing that day. And she called, she took me to the nurse, and the nurse didn't know what the hell was going on. And so the nurse called my mom, and we went to the hospital. I got my blood tested, and apparently I have some kind of stuff in my blood that causes it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Unless it's gamma radiation, I don't see the point.
I
of
don't
this
think it's
story.
gamma radiation. It's like
Damn
some
it.
He mentioned what it was. I can't remember the name. It's like a really. It's got like a really weird. It's a really weird. It's like a really weird name. I forget what he said, but it was like a. It had a really weird name to it, and he said that the reason my circulation was cut off was because of it. and I didn't know what the hell he meant by it. So I asked him what the hell it was, and he said it was just the way that my blood had cut off a certain way that that my blood had cut off a certain way that that's what was causing it. That's what was causing my hands and feet to turn purple, because my feet also turn the same color.
That's creepy.
That's creepy. I thought it only turned purple when the circulation in your hands or your feet get cut off of air circulation.
It's both, actually. I've got it in my hands and my feet, so I have to keep my hands and feet warm as possible. It's terrible. It's
I
hard
hope you don't
to...
start sweating to death, because that would be bad if you're that warm.
Oh, no, I don't. I'm good with that. It's just my poor circulation. I've got really bad circulation. And I can't... In the wintertime, it gets terrible.
Huh.
I even asked him if it was curable, and the doctor said no, and I was like, oh.
Damn, that just sucks.
I have to suffer for it for the rest of my life, he said, apparently.
What are you doing quests for? What? Crazy. Like, here.
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
So just do my own thing, then.
I'm doing what I need to do. Don't worry about it.
No, what I asked is it, fuck's sake.
I mean, even my poor legs get cold to the point where
they're
feels
ice.
like my legs are freezing. Yeah, like my legs are completely frozen.
Oh, jeez.
So it's not only just my feet and my hands, it's also my legs. It's all my body, actually. I found that out like years and years ago, that I get really cold and it's not easy to keep myself warm anymore.
Oof.
I like your character's name, Rated.
What's its name?
Justin Templar Rake. Is that how you say that?
It might be in group chat.
Is that how you say that, Rated?
Yeah.
There he is. There's my friend I was telling you about. He came.
Oh, that's fucking sad.
Yeah, I've been having really big problems in our life, and being with that born.
Or South America also works well too.
Move somewhere warm where you don't have to worry about your skin being cold. Then you can just sit in the sunlight and there you go. Warm it up right away.
True, but I never go outside. It's because of this coronavirus. I hate it.
Yeah, I just Girl Scout thing.
I'm not saying a word to that statement. Not saying a word.
I was excited about my first Girl Scout meeting thing today. 3 months. We just went for a walk. Hey, we didn't break the rules. We were under 25 people.
And how many are there in a normal day?
In the Girl Scout group, I think we
Yeah.
have 20, and that's not including the parents. 20 girls.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so we were... But not everybody always
Yeah,
goes
no
to
point being in a
things.
group.
Oh, it is. There's another one.
But we went hiking, and it was fun. So, I mean, I was the only adult in shape, so that made me feel good. Well, I work out a lot.
For a woman of my age and stature, for how tiny I am, I'm 5'4", and it's not easy to keep myself warm, especially for my height.
You
Hey,
are
I'm the
taller
same
than
height
me.
as you.
I am 5'3".
I'm not
so
crazy.
You're
I'm
taller
not.
than my age.
Well, it's just that, and it's hard to keep warm at my, especially with that thing he mentioned that I had. He said he did tell me. The doctor did tell me it was a man. He did tell me that, quote unquote, he said this. He said that it's not going to be easy to keep myself warm. I'm going to have to rub my hands together constantly, try to keep myself warm. And my feet, I had to keep socks on my feet every single freaking day to keep them warm, because it's hard to keep my feet warm.
I am grinding. I have to do this mission in order to get this Undaunted stuff.
What's that?
I'm doing the Sigix order so I can get the.
What's that Undaunted?
I'm trying to make a tanky.
What is it?
The daily dungeons. That is what Undaunted is.
Where to next? Look, here's Blade. That's the next area.
To be honest, we have
that one, so we don't have to worry about that. I did get that.
Where would you pick up dailies from?
I got it when I hit level 45.
We need another way shrine to
I just don't know where you'd.
We need another. I need a way. I don't know if he has a way shrine there, but I'll ask him if he has a way shrine in Shadowfen, because that might be that's the next area we gotta head into.
Turkeys.
Oh, fuck it.
I'm not really a big fan of. Okay. I'll get to the next piece.
Is it in the menus, these dailies?
No, the Sigix is part of this main, story. It's the second part of the storyline. Does anyone know where the Fang Spires is?